After over 50 years, a black and white gem of Coral Gables in its prime is being re-released to the public. The vintage short was filmed in the 1960s as a back-to-school TV commercial, and the Wolfson archives of Miami-Dade College collaborated with the Coral Gables Art Cinema to treat patrons to a special ongoing summer screening event.
I really love to have short films of all kinds before our features because it gives you a different experience than you get when you go to a multiplex, a commercial cinema. And this is a great fit because it's all about Coral Gables and the downtown and where we are, and I know the audience, whether they were old enough to remember it or they're new residents, is really enjoying seeing such a great historical chestnut. It's a back-to-school promotion for shopping in Coral Gables back in the 60s, and now is the time when all the kids are going back to school in Miami.
At the archives, what we specialize in is taking these little bits of the past and preserving them into the future. And at this point in time, the surest way to preserve things is to digitize them. It's the way that we can make sure that all of the memories that we have and are on vulnerable formats like film and video will move into the future with us. As far as the artistic side goes, our technicians do a lot of the color correction. In this case, it's a black and white film, but what you do is you try to do white balance and you make sure that things are in touch with what the creators of the film intended.
The materials were donated to us by the Coral Gables City Department of Historical Resources. And I think part of the reason agencies like that donate materials like that to us is because they have stuff sitting around in their office in a box for decades and they don't know what it is. Nobody has that stuff to replay it. Nobody can. So they come to the archives so that it can live again. It's very exciting to be doing this here at the Coral Gables Art Cinema because the main content of the film is people shopping on Miracle Mile, which is a block away from this theater. So it's a block away but 50 years away, and it's an interesting nostalgic view of Coral Gables the way so many people remember it back in the heyday of the 60s.
So if you'd like to experience a glimpse into Coral Gables' past, catch the classic short film on the big screen at the Gables Art Cinema through September 4th, or pay a visit to the Wolfson Archives in downtown Miami, which proudly houses many other treasured pieces of Gables history. For Coral Gables TV, I'm Brianna Moles.